guest from Sustainable Senior Solutions. Again, a very important service these people provide given the aging population, and something I know I deal with almost every day in terms of aging parents and in-laws. Cheryl Mita and her husband. Welcome, Stephen. Welcome. Tell us a little bit about your company and the great service you're providing.
Well, we first got the idea for the company actually when my mother called my two sisters and I and asked if we could relocate her. She had had enough of living in her own home. My dad had passed away 6 or 7 years prior, and she just decided she wanted out. In the course of taking on that project, I realized what an enormous amount of work it was to take someone out of a home that they lived in for 30, 40, 50 years and accumulated a lot of belongings, and move them into basically a 2 or 3 room apartment. She went to an independent living facility. And I thought to myself, what do people do who don't have their children living in the same town? And that's what created the idea for it, and then from there it blossomed into my wife's half of the idea, which was the aging in place for seniors.
Well, I am a personal trainer, and my personal training is geared to senior fitness. So I was going into people's homes and seniors, and I was seeing a lot of things, and I also have a physical therapy background. I'm a licensed PTA. So I was seeing a lot of things that needed to be done either to help maintain their home or for home safety. Unfortunately, a few years ago, Steve was laid off. He was unemployed. He went back to his home improvement skills. He was a home contractor many years ago. He started the trades again. And so some of my clients were hiring him actually to help with this maintenance of home and home safety. And it got me thinking about, well, gee, these people really do need help to stay in their homes safely and to maintain their homes so that if they need the equity later in life, it's there for them.
So what do you think your competitive advantage is? I happen to think what you're doing is terrific, but what service are you providing that somebody else wouldn't necessarily be able to duplicate, or that somebody else wouldn't be able to copy your business model, say 6 or 9 months later?
Well, first of all, I have a physical therapy background. So when I go into a home, I can evaluate it based on my prior experience and my education in physical therapy. Also, I believe right now we're the only business out there that combines the two, aging in place and the downsizing and relocating. So that if a senior is in their home and they're hiring us and we're in their homes regularly, helping them maintain their homes, helping them keep it safe, and the decision is made to leave, we're there already. We can help them. As the process goes on, we can help them downsize.
Now, the national